Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are filming a little nail video. I know so many of you are my mani people, and I am definitely still very much in love with doing my nails. It's just not something that I've been able to get very creative with lately, that I can be terribly consistent with. So I'm just not in a season of like amazing nails, but I do still love them. I do still love having my nails done, and I have been sticking to a pretty consistent routine. I have been gravitating towards the same kind of polishes, the same shades, the same shapes, and the same maintenance routine. And that's what I want to share today. I want to share my current nail routine, my current clean girl nail routine, and just some of the products and tools that I've been loving as a busy mom and woman. So let's jump into them. All right, so as many of you know, I am currently pregnant. I am 8 months pregnant. And even before getting pregnant, I was becoming more of a less is more kind of girl. That's a mouthful. But with everything, my hair, my makeup, my skincare, my nail care, my wardrobe, just less is more. I'm trying to really pare everything down and just reduce decision fatigue, stick with pieces and products that I know I love and I know I will use. And all of that has carried over into the nail world. So we are embracing this like your nails but better kind of vibe. So right now I actually mixed it up a little bit. I threw a quick little French on my nails. So I did this during the snowstorm last weekend. This is actually a gel. I just did 1 coat of white tip and then 2 coats of, I believe it was Highly Selective, which is a sparkly sheer pink. It's pretty basic. It's pretty simple. I would categorize this under the clean girl category. It's definitely in that neutral family, and I am loving these nails. Anytime that I take the time to really maintain them, polish them, and dip into gel, they grow. I am also pregnant, so I think my prenatals have been helping my nails grow a little bit. But this is not the first time my nails have been this long during the winter, but I'm not mad at it. I'm super obsessed right now. But anyway, we kind of switched it up this week, but I wanted to share the products that I have been using consistently previously to this manicure. So when it comes to manicures these days, I've been giving myself a mani every 1 to 2 weeks. I have found that that's a manageable goal for me. That's about how long my manicures will hold up, you know, looking pretty decent. The past few weeks I've been doing gel, but I have really been leaning into regular polish as well. And these are some of the go-to products I have been using. So first up, I can't believe I haven't made a proper video about this. Maybe I will in the future, but I hopped on the Dazzle Dry train and it is everything it has been hyped up to be. So I ordered this mini kit. So it has everything you need to do a Dazzle Dry manicure at home. You get to pick the color, and I got this light sheer pink in Prima Ballerina. I just shook it up so it looks like it's full, but this bottle is almost completely empty. I was using this kit on my mom as well. Dazzle Dry is a phenomenal product. They've really mastered the system. So all of the polishes, all of the formulas, the wear time, the dry time, I cannot say enough great things about Dazzle Dry. If you are looking for something new to try at home, I would highly recommend giving them a shot. They are pricey, I will say. And I am someone who has like never paid for nail polish. That's not true. I used to buy nail polish all the time. And then once I started blogging and vlogging about nails, I got sent so much polish. So very, very rarely do I purchase polish, but I did want to buy this on my own so that I could try it and properly review it without feeling incentivized. I just wanted it to be completely natural, and I have to say, worth every penny. I think that trying the minis is a great way to get started and acclimated with the program. And then once you figure out kind of the style you like or the color you like, just invest in a handful of polishes that you really love. I would probably just buy, you know, a light pink, maybe a white, and perhaps like a deep red or burgundy. Those are kind of my go-tos, but 10 out of 10 recommend Dazzle Dry. Next up is this miracle polish. I wish I had it, but I just ran out and ordered a new bottle, and it is the London Town Illuminating Nail Concealer. I like it in the original shade. It's kind of like a milky white, really, really light. Do not have enough great things to say about it. It's not like a traditional polish. You don't need a base coat. You don't need a top coat. You can use it on its own. It's kind of buildable, so if you want it to be a little deeper or a little more opaque, just add an extra coat or two, but 1 coat looks phenomenal. Something about it, when you apply it, the way that the polish just dries and distributes is gorgeous. It is so stunning. I find it to be the ultimate clean girl nail product. And again, a little on the pricier side, but it's truly all that you need. I got my mom hooked on it. She loves using it at home. I got a bottle for my mother-in-law. I've gifted it to friends. It's such a great buy. Totally something everyone should have in their collection. If you want to just stick to regular nail polish, I have talked about this for years. The Nail Aid Biotin Ultimate Strength, incredible base coat, has worked true wonders for my nails. So affordable and definitely a base coat that I've recommended time and time again. To pair with this, for top coats, I'm going to tell you my current favorite, and it is the Glisten and Glow top coat. The Glisten and Glow paired with the Biotin Ultimate Strength makes a fabulous team. All right, one more light pink I want to share. This has been my go-to pedicure color, and it is so appropriate right now. It is OPI, It's a Girl. It is just a really light pink. I love that they also have it in a gel option for those who are interested in DIYing their own gel manicures, but definitely something that you need to have. I would be totally lying if I said I didn't use any other polishes and I just stuck to all these light neutral shades. There is one darker polish that I've been wearing on repeat, and that is Morgan Taylor's Tartan the Interruption. I have it in both regular polish and in gel. I wear both of them depending on my mood, and it is just like the most classic, beautiful, deep, rich burgundy. It's just that very, very deep red, and it is stunning. It's like a Merlot, it's a glass of wine. It is beautiful, and I find this to be a classic color as well. When I mentioned I've kind of been straying away from colors, I mean more of like the brights, the neons, kind of the funkier colors. To me, I don't consider this to be funky or weird. It's just a classic fall and winter shade. All right, so those are all of the polishes that I've been loving. Now I wanted to quickly share some of the products and tools I have been using as well. All right, first up, I am always on the glass and crystal nail file train. You do not need a pair of nail clippers. I mean, you should have one just in case, but I never ever clip my nails unless I'm like truly clipping them down. Always just use a file to tweak the shape and smooth them out. And these glass files are just the most gentle but effective on your nails. They have enough grit to reshape and work with the nail. They're not going to encourage any splitting or peeling. I love them. They usually come with a case so you can throw it in your purse and not worry about scratching anything. If you invest in a good one, they last forever. There are definitely some junky ones out there, but the good ones I've never had to replace. You just simply wash and reuse. I think they're more hygienic. I just love everything about them, and I'll link a few of my favorites below. All right, while I do my best to never cut my nails, I do once in a while trim my cuticles. So it's important to have a cuticle nipper on hand. This one I have had for years, and I just use it in case I ever get a little hangnail on the side, which you cannot remove without a clipper because those really hurt, and sometimes you just need them gone. I'm a big proponent of pushing my cuticles back, but once in a while they really do overgrow and they need to be trimmed down a bit. So this is where that comes in handy as well. But when it comes to regular maintenance for my nails, I really don't use more than a crystal file and a cuticle nipper. Every once in a while, a buffing cube. I should have thrown a fine grit buffing cube in here, but you can actually use this. You need to buff out any surface area, but it's good to have one of those on hand as well. Can you tell I'm like out of breath? My pregnant self is really struggling over here. Okay, last but not least, the one and only product you need, whether you clip your nails, trim your nails, file your nails, paint your nails, if you do nothing else to your nails, you need to be using this, and that is cuticle oil. You know how I feel about cuticle oil. This is a bottle of sweet almond. I am no longer selling it for the time being. I closed down my shop just because baby girl is arriving, and Sweet Almond headquarters basically was her nursery, and I really don't have the space or the capacity to fulfill orders anymore. I'm hoping that in the future it is something I can revisit with new products and new inspo, but for right now it just doesn't make sense with my life. You better believe I saved quite a few bottles for myself. I absolutely love this. I use Sweet Almond every single day. I use it on my fingers, I use it on my toes. Prior to developing my own cuticle oil, I used a ton of other brands. I will list a few of my favorites that are still for sale in the description box, but cuticle oil is all you need to keep your nails looking fresh, hydrated, clean, just perfect. If you use this regularly, you will not need anything else. It is the ultimate clean nail girl hack. All right, that is it for all of my current Mani faves as a busy mom, a busy woman, and someone who is just kind of embracing a more simple life. I will happily vouch for every single thing that I shared today. I know I don't make a ton of Mani content anymore, but that's just because this stuff has been on repeat. And I don't know how many videos you can make about the same products, but I think it would get kind of boring. I'm glad I had the opportunity to kind of round up these favorites, and maybe I will do a video in the future, definitely on Dazzle Dry, because I don't think I've done any content about Dazzle Dry. I did a few Insta stories and that was about it, but really awesome system. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are a fellow Mani lover who has been kind of paring down their routine, share some of your favorite products and polishes in the comments below. I would love to check them out. And if you use anything that I mentioned today, also let me know in the comments so that we can chat about it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.